Hi, Digi635. Welcome to my little story. As I do for my students, I'm going to do a share screen. One of the things I look so forward to is learning to do editing so that I don't have to go through all of this configuration when I want to have a video of maybe a recording of my class or something. Have you ever had the experience of taking a class perhaps at Liberty that felt so conceptually and technically fire hosing you? I'm finishing up one of those right now. So I have to tell you that it was a breath of fresh air in order to read 10 chapters yesterday in Stockman's How to Shoot Video That Doesn't Suck. It seems like this class is going to be a wonderful opportunity for gaining some practical skills and some technical skills that I need to do my job a little bit better. And it seems based on the layout of the class that it might be interactive, which is a thing that I value greatly. Based on where I am right now, finishing up a fire hose class and beginning this one, I want to look at one of my favorite little verses, Philippians 3:12 through 13. From the Living Bible, it says, I don't mean to say that I'm perfect. I haven't learned all I should even yet, but I keep working toward the day when I'll finally be all that Christ saved me for and wants me to be. It continues, no, dear brothers, I am still not all I should be, but I'm bringing all my energies to bear on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. By the way, 11 through 13 is pretty cool. You should check it out. As you may see from this visual, I've gone through a little bit of a life journey, more perhaps than a lot of my colleagues here in class. I have raised a family and enjoyed teaching at all grade levels and for all ages in primarily Tennessee and Florida, but I've also done workforce development training throughout the US. I am like a kid in the candy store now because I am teaching fundamentals of communication at an East Tennessee community college. And there's such academic freedom and support. And I look forward to what STCO 635 is going to do about making connections and giving us more resources and support. So I'm fulfilling a dream at Liberty University. I've long said I was going to be a doctor when I grew up and have written a book. I am 36 hours at the end of this summer toward my PhD in communication. I look forward to the dissertation journey. I want to learn, I've got my little notes here, what's going to add value to me. I want the mental respite. Thank you very much. And I want to get excited about the interactions and what I learn. I want to gain some technical skills. I want to launch stronger, informative, engaging storytelling kind of vids to enhance my teaching so that I can engage my students. And I want to gain those editing skills that are so important. So I'm Ann Morphew, and here's me by some digits. I have 5 grands, 4 grown kids. Whoops, wait a minute, they all have partners. I have 8 grown kids. I have 3 siblings. My mother calls us helicopter kids. So our text communication group is I'm HK2, the youngest is HK4, you get it? I teach on 2 campuses in person. Particularly this term, I've taught on more of our Roan State. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, on our bigger East Tennessee college. There are 3 formats for teaching that I do. I teach in person, but use online learning management content to help teach, use our little speech assignments to teach digital communication. I have an asynchronous course this term and have for the last couple. And this time I'm doing something called HighFlex, where I will have an in-person group on 2 different campuses, and we'll use technology to collaborate, to build community, and to convey our content for these new middle college students, so young students. Yesterday, when I was looking at the chapters and looking at the YouTube thing, I noticed that ad insertions, And he said, be careful where you put them, or some of the resources. I said, but this is an ad insertion. Just like Margaret Rice Brown has you look for the mouse in the big green room. A favorite children's book with Runaway Bunny too. But I have coffee cups on some of these slides. So if you rewatch me, you can look for the coffee cups. I have 1, 3, 2, 1, one beautiful grumpy mama, and I'm blessed to be able to take care of her. And I was blessed to be able to help her take care of Dad. So I tell my students all the time certain truths. We all have stories to share. Communication is interactive. And now you and I know we can think in shots. See you in the DB.